I've been thinking a lot about wild swimming and how it may feel like a little bit of a stretch for some people. So one of the things about swimming is that it's so incredibly amazing for your health and your well-being that it's really important that we encourage more people into the water, because we are seeing a lot of people with increasing mental health problems and chronic inflammatory conditions. This is something that is increasing in this day and age. Stress and overwork and food that isn't real food anymore, all of these things and these toxins that are left in our bodies leads to a lot of these inflammatory problems. And I am speaking from experience, so I'm not criticising anybody. I have the utmost sympathy for anybody suffering with anything that's chronic and anything that's inflammatory. Once it's in your body, it's so difficult to get to grips with that and to manage that somehow. I am digressing slightly here, but it's something I feel very passionate about, having spent many years battling chronic migraines, which I finally beat. And then I was unfortunate enough to get COVID and now suffer with long COVID. I'm on the edges of that now, and I found that the one thing that is consistently fine for me throughout this whole battle, and even in the times when I couldn't walk up the stairs, when I went into the water, into the cold water, I felt fine and I felt better after. And that is the one thing that has been a connective path through this 14 months of illness. We have found something that is proven to be a boost for anybody with depression, stress, mental health issues, chronic conditions. Cold water is proven to be good for these. It reduces inflammation, it increases your dopamine levels. There's all sorts of science behind this. So my point to this is that I truly believe that we should be encouraging everybody into the water, and for no one to feel worried about it or to feel like that they might have to swim 2 miles and keep up with everyone else, because that is not the case. I once went swimming with a friend who doesn't particularly like swimming, can't swim very well, but realises that being outdoors and being in the cold water is good for her. And she literally just wades in and stands in the water and dips, bobs down and dips. That is wild swimming. We should rename it wild dipping actually, but I'm a big believer in the fact that we do not actually have to or need to swim very far. And that then opens this out to everybody. So everybody can wild swim, everybody can do this for their health and well-being. I often just go in and float around, turn onto my back, look around, watch the birds, and then come out. It can be 2 minutes, it can be 1 minute, it can be 10 minutes, it can be an hour. I was in for an hour today, floating around with my cameras. It can be part of creativity. It doesn't have to be swimming a marathon. You do not have to be a strong swimmer. You have to be very aware of the dangers of cold water swimming. I would suggest going with somebody who knows what they're doing to introduce you and to keep you safe and to take you to safe places. So I'm not saying everybody just go and run off into the sea by yourself. What I am saying is please try it. I do believe that I have almost beaten long COVID now through swimming in cold water and keeping that inflammation continually down. It has an accumulative effect, so you need to be doing this regularly, but once you try it, you will find that you want to do this regularly. It's addictive in the most positive way, and it is pill-free, it is doctor-free, and you become in control of your own well-being through swimming or dipping, shall we say. One more thing, I'm sitting here in a wetsuit. There's a lot of debate amongst wild swimmers about whether you should wear a wetsuit, whether you should not wear a wetsuit. It's often looked down on a little bit. To me, that's all nonsense. Just get in the water. You wear what you're comfortable in. You do get more of a boost without wetsuit when the water's on your skin. I'm in a wetsuit because I've been under the water for quite some time filming and photographing and not swimming too much, and I wanted to stay in longer. My message is please consider it for your health. I think we can turn a lot of people's lives around just simply by going into the water in the cold. I am going to be running some wild swim retreats up in the Highlands of Scotland, probably starting off in my home in Loch Ness, because I know the waters around there. There's some beautiful lochs, and I know all the waters. I know how it works with the wind in which direction and what sort of weathers we'll be looking at for each body of water. There probably are local outdoor swimming areas now in your area that's up and coming. People are catching on to this, and you will find somewhere to swim, hopefully close by. Probably not as beautiful as the scene behind me, I have to say, but if you do want this beauty, come up to the Highlands of Scotland and consider getting into the water, because I am testament to knowing that it can heal, and it does heal. That's all from me. I hope this has encouraged you to maybe just consider giving it a try.